Hello everyone! The purpose of this video is for a little bit of tech support for your iMate. And what we're going to be talking about here is how to do the updates that are required for the computer that the iMate software is housed on. So this has nothing to do with the iMate updates that come directly from Dr. Straley, but this has to do with the computer itself needing to be updated every couple weeks. So to do the updates, which hopefully you already know about that part, you know that you have to bring your computer out of airplane mode and enable Wi-Fi to go check for those updates. So what we're going to do now is show you an additional feature here that also does need to be updated, and this will prevent some of the glitches that are happening and just allow the software to run more smoothly. So down here on the bottom right, on the far right side of the taskbar, you can see that my computer is already enabled into Wi-Fi mode. But if you haven't done that yet, this is where you would come to hover over this spot. And if it's in airplane mode, you would then click on the airplane icon to take it out of airplane mode. And then you click on the Wi-Fi to enable it. And at this point, hopefully you are able to do this already to do the updates that you know about. So I've already enabled Wi-Fi for the purpose of this video. Once that's done, you come down to the bottom in the search bar that's right in the middle of the taskbar at the bottom. And hover your cursor in there, click on it. You don't need to type anything in because this box will populate. There are other ways to get to the check for updates, so don't worry if you're finding this check for updates feature by going into the settings or going into it in another way. If you can get to the check for updates button, however you're getting there, that's what's important. So this is how I got there. So we then click on this button in the middle, check for updates. And this hopefully looks familiar. This takes you to the place where you're doing your Microsoft updates every few weeks. So as you know, you click the blue button and check for updates here. Now, the additional feature that needs to be done here as well is to scroll down. And you can see 4 boxes down this button that says Advanced Options. So you'll click on that. And then again, you're going to scroll down just a little bit and you'll see right here Additional Options. And the first item here is called Optional Updates. Now, over here, you see that I have 0 available. I just did this yesterday. Otherwise, there may be something populated there. But every time you come in to check for updates, you also need to check this spot. If it says 1 or 2 available, or however many available, then you click on this option and it will take you to another screen that looks very similar to the check for updates screen that you already know about. And you'll perform that process the same way that you're performing the other updates. So let me go back to the original check for updates screen. So again, when you're coming in here, the way to go about this, you can do this a few different ways. You can check for updates here and try to install them. But what I can tell you is that if there are updates needed down in the advanced options, and if those include drivers, then the updates populated up top may not install properly. So what I think the best and most effective way to go about this is to come into this screen. Before you click the Check for Updates button here, to go down to the Advanced Options button, click on this, and then also scroll down and look for these additional updates. If these need to be done first, I like to perform them first. Get the drivers functioning properly, and this may include a restart, and sometimes it does not. Then when I go back, after performing the Advanced Options, then I'll check for updates here, and if there are some available, I will download them, install them, and restart if necessary. So again, this does need to be done every couple weeks, and I hope this helps your software run as smoothly as possible. Thank you for your time and attention.